everybody, how's it going? And welcome to my review of The Exorcist Believer. This is the first chapter in a new trilogy of Exorcist films, because we really needed some of those. Anyway, so this one is directed by David Gordon Green, who gave us recently the new Halloween trilogy, and it tells the story of two girls, Angela and Catherine, and they go running off into the woods one day, and 3 days later they return having no memory of having been gone so long, and they're also a little bit possessed. So it comes down to their families. Angela has a single dad, and Catherine has her two parents, and they've basically, got to try and figure out how to get the demons out. In the meantime, we've got Chris MacNeil returning, played by Ellen Burstyn from the first film, who was Regan's mother, to do something and be there, because it's an Exorcist film, so let's put her in it. Look, I wasn't really that interested in another Exorcist sequel until I saw the trailer, and I thought the first trailer actually really did a good job of kind of bringing back the eeriness of the very first film. Because if you look at the first Exorcist, it's not so much scary as it is unsettling and disturbing, and it does that a lot. If you really analyze the film, it does that a lot by displaying imagery that is designed to disturb or upset you or unnerve you. Things like creepy, weird faces and dogs fighting, and there's just a lot of things like that. And also the sound design did a really good job of just kind of, getting under your skin. And I thought this movie might do the same from what I saw in the trailer, but it doesn't really. Look, in terms of things that I liked about this film, I thought, first and foremost, the two girls were phenomenal. They were truly unsettling in terms of their performance. The makeup job was amazing. They looked like they really went through hell, literally, in what we saw. I liked that they infused other cultures' rituals in terms of the exorcism. Like, there was a lot of sort of Haitian Pacific region stuff that was put in there. What else did I like about the film? Look, it's not a bad film. It's the kind of film that, while you're watching it, you're not exactly checking your watch, waiting to, hit the end credits so you can leave. But it's nothing we haven't seen before, It's very much a Blumhouse production. This is just a typical Hollywood thing where they've thrown a bunch of jump scares in that are completely unnecessary, and that is not what makes a horror film. Jump scares do not make a horror film. Tension makes a horror film. That's the thing. When you look at the first film, the character of Chris MacNeil was fascinating because she was a reasonably successful actress. She was quite affluent. She had staff in her house. We kind of knew who she was, through all these little things. We got her character because she was three-dimensional. Whereas in this one, Victor, who is the father of Angela, he's been through some stuff, that's fine, but we don't know who he is. You don't know what he does for a living or anything about his past. He's just a very two-dimensional character that's just there to drive the story forward. And it's the same with the parents of Catherine. The movie focuses a lot on Angela and Victor and not so much on the other people, which I thought was really weird. It was very unbalanced. It did a good job of trying to have this sort of dichotomy where Angela's dad is an atheist and Catherine's parents are religious devouts, and I thought that could have been interesting to explore that. But again, they didn't really do a heck of a lot with it. It's like the movie really tried to do something, and I think maybe in the hands of a better director, better producer, it might have landed, but yeah, as it is, it just... I don't know. And not only that, as well, the second trailer did this thing where it introduced a new plot element where with the two possessed girls, because they're kind of in sync with each other, one girl has to live, one girl has to die. And I thought, oh my God, that is going to be so good for dramatic tension. I mean, can you imagine, like, you know, the parents kind of at war with each other, like, which girl are we going to save? I mean, you know, that could have been done really well, but they really underused that element, which was a shame. So yeah, look, overall, like I said, it's not the sort of film that you're going to absolutely shake your fist at the screen and go, why iota? It's not bad. I don't regret seeing it, but look, I'm probably never going to see it again. I'm definitely not going to own it. It is, to me, the epitome of an average film. You know, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just very much in the middle. And for that reason, I'm going to give The Exorcist Believer a 5 out of 10. So yeah, it's such a shame. Like I said, I really thought from the trailers this could have been something good, but yeah, it really wasn't. But anyway, that's my thoughts on The Exorcist Believer. So what are your thoughts on it if you've seen it? And what's your favorite Exorcist film? Because by now we've got, what is it? I think this is the 6th. Technically the 6th. I know the prequel was made twice. No, the 5th. 6th, I don't know. I've lost count of how many Exorcist films there are. But yeah, what's your favorite Exorcist film? Drop me some comments below because I like to talk about movies and I would love to talk about movies with you. I'll catch you next time.
Click subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest movie reviews. Skynet will be taking over any day now, so what have you got to lose? Yeah.